What's up, sus listeners? Happy New Year! Jake, what is your New Year's resolution this year?
It might hurt your feelings, but no more pizza.
What?
I gotta eat healthy, and I'm lactose intolerant, and it doesn't do me well.
No. We cannot give up pizza, okay?
I'm trying to have abs. Anyways, what's your New Year's resolution?
My resolution this year is hopefully COVID is over so that I can make this a reality, but it's, to travel, eat delicious food, and really not gain weight. So I guess it's kind of the same thing, but I want to eat good at the same time. So it might be defying laws of physics here, but hopefully we can make this happen. Either way, today we have on someone so insane, Jake.
Yeah.
Someone that does things that gives me anxiety just watching. A huge YouTuber known for exploring abandoned spots. Let's introduce to the podcast, Exploring with Josh.
Winter is around the corner. We need to get out of California. We need to go somewhere
Pretty?
open
With nature.
with snow.
Have you ever Googled Vermont?
Oh my God, it's beautiful.
Wait, but what about COVID?
Oh, yeah, okay, look, there is going to be a couple travel guidelines, but we can still experience winter in Vermont. The same great skiing, riding, winter biking, hiking, just escaping the city. But before you go, like anywhere, you need to research your trip and plan ahead so there's no surprises.
Everything we know and love about Vermont is going to stay the same, but there are a couple guidelines we need to prepare for.
If you're driving into Vermont, there's two ways to meet the travel guidelines, and that's a 7-day home quarantine with a negative COVID test or a 14-day home quarantine. Either way works.
With all that awesome snow, lift and lodge capacity may be reduced, so you may be required to make a reservation, so just make sure to plan ahead.
If you want to go anywhere this winter, Vermont is the place to be. Vermont is possible and open, but you need to plan ahead. And Jake, I can't stop looking at these photos. I need to go there.
I'm ready to pack my bag.
Let's do it this winter. For the latest COVID-19 travel guidelines and ski area safety tips, visit VermontVacation.com.
See you there.
Take that. I appreciate it. I'm having fun here. I'm excited for this.
Bro, tell us how many subscribers do you have now? Because you got a crazy big channel.
I'm at like 4 million now, but I've been doing this for 7 years, man. 7 years on YouTube doing the same content.
So you never switched it up. You've always been doing the exploring.
I've never switched it, bro. You can check from day one till now. It's the same thing. Just abandoned videos, just exploring places. It never changed. But that's because that's what I love to do on this channel. You know what I mean? I was never following trends or trying to get the views certain ways. I just been doing the same thing for 7 years.
That's crazy.
Bro, but aren't you afraid that you're going to run out of abandoned places to go to?
Dude, good question, man. There is times where I'm sitting there in my bed. I'm like, yo, I think I'm running out. And then I talk to some friends and then they start sending me more spots. And I'm just like, whoa, I have way more than I need. And then it just resets. And here I go, finding more spots and doing them all over again.
And you not only hit just like the United States, like you go further than that. You travel the world just to go to abandoned spots.
Dude, exactly. So that's what I'm known for. So you have the people that follow the path or go to Paris, see the Eiffel Tower. I'm the guy that goes to Paris to go underground and see the Paris catacombs. When I first went to Paris, for example, I never even seen the Eiffel Tower. I went straight underground, explored, and I left. So I still never seen it. Yeah.
Wow.
Dude, at what point though, aren't you ever just afraid, going underground or, for example, using the Paris catacombs, aren't you afraid that everything's just going to fall down on top of you?
Yeah, yeah, dude, I get a little freaked out. My friends are they're kind of trained in it. So they kind of spoon feed me where to go and how to do it because that's kind of scary. And we had a guy literally a month ago seen us do this certain cave that I posted on my story, and they went to go do it and they got lost and they had to call a rescue team to save them in the UK.
No way.
So now I want to put a disclaimer or something for cave videos when I do them because I don't want people to get hurt following what we're doing.
That's crazy having such a big influence. I bet people want to do a lot of the stuff that you do.
I mean, yeah, I think so. I do.
That you never had any warnings hey, do not try this at home. We're trained professionals. Nothing.
I've never done that.
He's copy me if you want. Good luck.
Yeah, good luck. Well, dude, one guy hits me up and he shows me a picture and his face is blank. I'm like, what happened? He says, hey man, I seen this video you did and this icicle fell on my head from under the hospital, the abandoned hospital. I'm like, dude, who has that bad luck? How does that happen? And his face is bleeding from an icicle out of all things that could hurt someone in abandoned places.
That's crazy.
That's insane. Okay, so do you ever worry about getting in trouble going to these places? Because we had Sam and Colby on, and they talked about getting arrested by going into a construction zone.
Right.
Do you ever worry about stuff like that?
So When I was first starting off, I was 20 years old. I'm 27 now, so I was 20 years old. It was like my 10th video. I got in trouble for it, and they made me just go to court, and they dropped it all instantly. The cops actually said they liked the video, but what happened after that was like I just learned the trespassing laws, and I learned to not go inside construction zones. Like if something's being built or finished or they're working on something, I just never go in. Never. And I ask for permission for a lot of spots as I can. I'll pay my way in. And that's one of the reasons why I go to Europe, for example. There's no real trust laws. Like I can just go on someone's property, film a video and leave. And you don't get in trouble in the UK for that. Wow. Like the laws are different there. So a lot of my spots I do outside the country just to kind of avoid things like that. But in the US, man, I've done over 100 spots and they're government owned and people aren't really caring about me going inside, documenting history because I love it, while other people are there breaking and spray painting inside. So they leave me alone.
Right. Yeah, I guess if you have like different intentions while going in.
Yeah,
you know?
For sure.
Yeah, and what got you into this? Like, were you always sneaking into places growing up?
Bro, I remember the exact day I got into this. I was kind of like a troublemaker in school, man. I was in 10th grade, and this kid who was like a senior in high school, and he was always bunking school, and I was kind of just following him around sometimes. And he was like, bro, let me show you this cool place. Like, let's skip school. Let's get some food. And let me show you there. So he drives me 30 minutes to an abandoned hospital. My first ever abandoned place. And I'm skipping school. And he's like, bro, like, let's go inside. And we start exploring it. And he was more of like, yo, this is cool. This is fun. And I like that vibe. But I was like, bro, like, there's people's documents here. Like people's clothing is still left here. This is 100 years old. And I'm like freaking out over it. I'm like, dude, is there more like this? And that's how it started.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy. What is like, let's stick in the United States for this one question. What is like the craziest spot you've hit in the United States? And can you kind of like tell us about it?
In the US, bro, I've done so much. Oh man.
Well, I know you actually had one of the first looks at even going to the Conjuring house.
Oh, dude. All right, that's a good one. Yeah, so dude, funny story about the Conjuring house is like I was the first YouTuber to ever film the Conjuring house. And what happened was Ghost Adventures went there first, and they had this contract where no one was allowed to film there for another 60 days after. So on the 60 days, on the last day, he's seen a video of mine of me filming outside the Conjuring house. I was filming his house, showing it off. And then I went to an abandoned house actually on his street, but down the street. So I ended up titling the video The Conjuring House because I did show the Conjuring house. So it could be a little clickbaity, but the video ended up doing over 1 million views because of that title. And the guy seen my video and he contacts me. He's like, bro, come to my house. Just come. And I was like, all right. And that's how I started my Beyond the Dark Ghost series, was because of that.
That's so nuts.
So like, do you ever feel like when you go into this spot, like, because the Conjuring house is such an iconic place, and like we've all heard the stories there. Right. Was it as crazy as the movies make it out to be, or was it more just like hyped up for Hollywood? So it's definitely hyped up for Hollywood. About 50% though. So the other, which is still great. The other 50%, right, man, things are legit. There's rumors about the Conjuring house that there's bodies buried in the cement in the basement right now as we speak. But yeah, he doesn't want to dig it up, because if he digs it up, it now becomes a crime scene, and he doesn't want to dig it up, so he leaves it there. But they believe that there is truly bodies buried in the basement right now, and no one talks about it because we don't know if it's true or not, but we don't want to bang out the basement wall. Right. And I guess what you don't know doesn't hurt you, right? Exactly, bro. Exactly. As soon as you dig it up and you're like, I want to move out of this place. Yeah. But he loves it. He's a nut, bro. His name's Corey, and he loves it. Like, he bought the house because of history and because of the house, and he wants people to go visit it. So you pay I think it's like $125 per person, and anybody can go there now. Oh, so it's more of like a museum now. Yeah, it's like more for ghost hunters, like actual ghost hunters, people that actually, really want to go and discover ghosts, or people that are just big fans of the movie. Right. Do you know how much he paid for that house? I do, but I don't know if I should leak that. I'm cool with him, but it was. Let's just say, to be honest, it's more than it should have been. He paid more than what he should have. Yeah, but dude, by a mile. Wow. By a mile, dude. I was with Elton from TFIL, and we were gonna go half and buy it. Really? Yeah. But the problem was like
like he was trying to charge more up. He was upcharging the price because it's now a business, and he knows like you can make money off of it. But it was like he was overcharging, I think, which is fine because I don't think he even wants to sell it because he's making money. He said he would sell it for a good price.
Yeah.
So that's up in the air right now, and whatever.
That's crazy. So what would you do if you bought the Conjuring house? Like, what would you do with it?
Bro, like I had ideas, but I don't want to say it just in case I do end up buying it. And someone steals my idea. So, yeah.
This fool makes a video called "Taking a Shit in the Conjuring House Bathroom."
Bro, dude, I could just milk the Conjuring house at this point. Every time I do the Conjuring video, it's either 1 million, 500,000, or within 300,000. It's just all over the place. I'll take it. I'll take it.
That's nuts, bro. And the second video that I saw of yours that blew up was the Chernobyl. Going there,
bro, dude. Yeah. So, dude, at that time, I was like innovating at that moment when people were finally starting to explore and it was becoming a mainstream thing. It was because of me and another channel called The Proper People, and we were like the only young kids kind of exploring and pushing boundaries. And so Chernobyl was like, I took a big leap. I'm telling my parents, I'm 20 years old at the time. I never traveled. I'm like, Mom, Dad, I'm going to Chernobyl. And they're like, no, you're not. Like, no, you're not. I'm like, I'm going to Chernobyl. I ended up going to Chernobyl. And dude, it was the craziest experience I've still ever had. One of them.
Well, how'd you get access? Like, for people that don't know, you want to give a breakdown like what Chernobyl is?
Yeah. So Chernobyl was part of like so pretty much Chernobyl is a nuclear power plant in a town called Pripyat. So Pripyat is what I was exploring. Pripyat was, at the time, it had over 50,000 people inside. It was supposed to be like for newcomers, people that are young. It was supposed to be a very beautiful, striving city, very expensive. And what happened was the nuclear power plant exploded like in Fukushima, and it caused devastation everywhere. Everyone, got hurt, people died, and no one's allowed back there. And ever since then, it's been evacuated overnight. 50,000 people evacuated overnight, and no one's allowed to go back there. And that's the whole thing. So I got to go inside because imagine being in New York City, but no one in there.
That'd be crazy. I'm picturing the movie I Am Legend.
Like it's exactly.
Yeah.
And it is, bro, but there's still spots where you can get like sick and die from certain spots.
Yeah.
And
I heard that like it's starting like animals are starting to like move back into the city and kind of take over the city now. And it's like like regrowing with life. Yeah,
it is. Dude, when I went, I seen a moose and wolves just roaming. It's theirs now. It's not even like it's humans. It's theirs. Like they own it now. Like it's crazy, bro.
That's crazy because it's like we almost like we took the land from the animals, but then the animals finally took it back.
Yeah, dude, it's a very wild experience because nature took what's theirs back. Like, and you can see it clearly when you walk in there, bro. It's like a horror movie.
Right. Look, with social media being the way it is now, like, do you feel like how, like, YouTube is up there obviously, but like there's new apps like TikTok blowing up overnight. Do you ever feel like you have to like transition your content into more TikTok now?
Oh, dude, honestly, I just started this only 3 weeks ago. And what I'm doing is I'm taking my content and I'm converting it into like TikTok content. Like I'm like almost like the highlight reel of my entire 10-20 minute video.
Right.
And dude, I mean, I just started it. So I just started, but that's what I'm doing right now. Like, and I think as a social, influencer, whatever you guys want to call us, is I think it's like, I think that's the right thing to do is to keep adapting to new changes. And that's how you keep growing or staying in the game.
I just feel like every time, like, because we try to do that too, especially like with our food content, we're like trying to make videos specifically for the food, like while we're there. But it's so hard to remember to make a TikTok when you're focused on making a YouTube video.
Bro, story of my freaking life. Story of my life.
I'm at the sickest spot ever, and then I get home and I'm like, no, I forgot to film a TikTok.
Yup, bro, every day. Every day I say that, dude. I explore like 3 times a week sometimes, and like I never do one TikTok on my phone because I forget.
Right.
It's hard to remember that, dude. People don't know.
And I feel like people always sitting there and they think like, how hard can your job be? Like, it's hard. It's hard.
Dude, it's mad hard. You have to be creative every day. You got to think of something new every single day.
Right. And then it's on a shorter format. You got to be funny, quick, and fast all at the same time.
Oh, dude, for sure. For sure. I mean, it's hard. Everyone's job hard. So it's tough.
Right. What has been your biggest obstacle? Like whether it be, a lawsuit or whatever it may be, what is your biggest obstacle being in the social media world?
Oh That's a hard one, bro. Cause like I'm kind of like I stay kind of low key, so not really lawsuits or anything. I think it's more just waking up and then wanting to go out there and film another crazy video. Like think about this. Like for my content, I have to go out and film a crazy video that takes like 5-6 hours to do, and even though I love it, it can be really hard as I risk my life falling through a floor every day. But the other people can wake up and go on the computer and stream food videos or do a reaction video, and they can be perfectly safe in their house.
Exactly.
So everyone's content is hard. Everyone's different. But for me, doing at least the content I'm doing in the game, it's kind of tough, dude. Sometimes it really is.
And with everyone, like, you know, a lot of people jumped on your bandwagon when it went mega, like exploring went big for a while. I mean, we hopped on it too.
Yeah.
We were
no, but dude, you did Poveglia Island. You got there before me. I called you up like, bro, how'd you get on that island? Like, I want to go on the island. And dude, no joke. After I knew you did it, I called up yesterday. I'm like, bro, let's go to this island. My friend did it. It's possible.
Dude, yes. Okay, so if you guys aren't familiar with what Josh is talking about, we went to this island in Italy that's literally like a forbidden island. It's literally abandoned. People, like, they were sent there when they had the plague to just die. And basically we had to pay a random person with a boat at Venice, Italy, like to just drive us there. Not even knowing.
We didn't speak Italian either.
Yeah,
so
we were just like, please drive us to Poveglia. And he was like, oh, Poveglia. And then we were the whole time not even knowing if this guy was just going to like dip once he was there. You know, it was sketch. But hey, we both got sick videos from there. So
we did, bro.
Made it work.
Dude, yeah, I'm glad you went on it, bro, because I didn't think it was possible.
Oh, dude, I think we found out about Poveglia while we were there.
Yeah, we found out why we were there. We were at like our hotel bar drinking, and we were like, Brennan was determined to go there. He's like talking to the bartender. He's like, yo, can we get a kayak and like row ourselves over there?
I was about to literally swim to Poveglia Island, bro.
Yeah, the guy was like, no, too far.
Yeah, and then he suggested, he's like, go out there and just start asking people to drive you out there. And I was like, oh, that's smart. And like, dude, literally asked a couple people. First few people said no. This guy said, yeah, he's down for like 250 euros.
Yeah, he said, yeah, come back in an hour. And then a different dude came, and that was pretty sketch.
That was sketch, man. We honestly thought we were going to die there. Because like, we started seeing smoke and stuff, and we thought like, this is a setup. I thought we were going to be like, literally, I thought we were going to be framed for like burning Poveglia Island.
Oh, bro.
Definitely.
It was so sketch.
Yeah, man. And those are the adventures that you never forget. Oh, you know what I mean? Never.
I bet you go on like crazy adventures like that you'll never forget. What is like your favorite one?
Favorite? Bro, so besides favorite adventures, like just only a week ago, well, 2 weeks ago, my last adventure, I was in the UK and I went to an old orphanage in the UK. And I had like something scary. Like I film Beyond the Dark. So my Beyond the Dark show is like a scary show where we go, find ghosts and things and investigate. Right. And I do it with the Conjuring house owner. So I got like a really good team behind my back. And we went to an orphanage, and it was an old orphanage from like the war times and stuff. And we're holding an EVP recorder. You know what that is? Well, for those who don't know, it's an EVP recorder. It's like pretty much you press the button and you can say whatever you want and you just can play it back. But you do that because when you talk, the human ear can't hear a ghost talk, but some reason your electronic device can pick it up. So we're talking and we're like, hey, is anyone here? And then the ghost will reply. When we hit playback, a ghost said, why are you here?
No.
And it was clear.
The voice?
Oh, bro, clear as freaking
That's
day.
nuts.
Clear as day. And so we keep talking to it. Like, so we go back and I said, oh, like, who are you? And it would be like, you're the devil. Stay away. Like, dude, they're swearing at us. And
they were calling you the devil?
Yeah. They're saying we're the devil.
Oh.
And so I'm freaking out. I'm like, bro, like, and this is a guy talking. So then we ask more questions. And then, dude, I kid you not, a girl starts talking now. Now it's a girl voice is now talking. So for me, this is like some of the best ghost evidence I've ever got. Right. So I made a video online. I just posted it literally like yesterday or 2 days ago. And bro, I kid you not, people are calling it fake. It's not real. So, and I'm like, I remember when I was in their shoes before I ghost hunt, I used to say, oh, this is fake. Right. It's entertainment, but I know it's fake. But no, dude, this is the real deal. So I want people to see how real it is. I upload a video literally tomorrow. Like I'm uploading a video tomorrow, uncut. It's not cut. There's no chops. So you're going to see me hitting the record button, asking questions, and then playing it back, and then hearing the girl talk.
Wow.
And it's all recorded. No, dude, no one, this is all going to be the realest ghost evidence I think anyone has ever seen. And it was one of the scariest things that I've ever heard in my life happen because, dude, they were saying crazy shit. Like I don't even know if I can swear, but they're like, get the fuck out. They're saying evil things to us. And I stopped my ghost investigation. I've done 10 so far. And I stopped it and I said, guys, like, I don't want to keep going. Like, I was actually scared for the first time. And I stopped ghost hunting after that. And I just filmed the rest of the place and I left. Like, it's the most scariest thing that I've ever had for me happen was that moment.
That's nuts.
So these voices, like, were they like grown voices or was it like kid orphan voices?
So it was not, that's the thing. I thought kids were gonna talk. It wasn't. It was grown people's voices and there were whispers, but they were manly whispers and then girl whispers. Like, and you can see it in the video, bro. Like, it's so freaking creepy, man. It's so creepy.
I would never go there.
Oh, dude. Yeah.
So would you go back?
So I want to go back now because now that it's been like 2 weeks, I would love to go back and investigate, but it's in the UK. So it kind of just depends. I don't know yet. I would love to just try it one more time though. Dude, it's fascinating. Imagine having a conversation to someone you can't see right in front of your face and you're hearing them talk to you back from the recorder. It's like honestly insane.
This is in like real time. Like you give them a second and then you press play and it's going.
Correct. Exactly that.
Wow.
Yeah. And it was mind-blowing, bro. It was so mind-blowing. Like, I was so excited but scared at the same time.
Did you ask like anything like really like, I don't know, like I feel like if I was able to have a conversation, like a back and forth conversation with a ghost, like I would want to know like, what's it like being a ghost? You know what I mean? Like, do they know they're dead? Like, that's the question.
Dude, that I didn't ask that, but that is a good question. That is good.
Write it down.
I want
for you next time.
No, I should. I want to, bro. I want to ask, like, is there a heaven? I want them to answer it back. Like, I want them to say yeah or no. Like, I want to know, do they know that they're dead? Like, I want to know these things. And I didn't ask that, but this is the first time in 10 investigations I even had anything come back that strong and talk to me. So I didn't know what to do at that moment, but because they were swearing at me and calling me the devil, I had to get out of there, bro.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So I feel like you always come up with like the greatest questions after the fact. You're like, I wish I would have asked that, you know? Well, like, for example, what was something you asked? I'm just curious.
Bro, we asked, do you know that you're dead? And like, it would just, they kept just repeating, you're the devil, or like, then they said the devil's coming, bro. Dude, yeah, great, bro. Swear, some of the stuff I don't even remember, but the video's gonna come out, bro. And honestly, off this, just watch it because you're gonna be freaking out. Because, dude, it's so real and it's like so great because it's that real, and I want people to see it. Like,
yeah,
I'm excited for it, man. Yeah,
definitely. Everyone that's listening to this podcast should go check it out if that interests you at all.
Yeah,
it's on the Exploring with Josh channel. That sounds just crazy, man. I cannot even fathom having a conversation with a spirit like that. I know, like, I played the Ouija board and I have had conversation like that, but it's never been like an intelligent conversation.
Oh, for sure. Me either. I'm the same way. Like, that's why it's so like crazy to me. Like, I just can't get over it, and that's why I'm excited for it.
Do you ever fear, like, because like I feel like this has been more of a recent thing for me. Like, I kind of started to, like, a lot of my fans want me to do scary videos again because I kind of built my channel off of scary videos in the beginning, and then I switched to more food stuff. But like a fear of mine is like kind of letting those, ever since realizing so much that these spirits are real energy and it's all, we are energy, they are energy. Like, letting that into your life. Like, do you ever fear that? You know what I mean? Like, something getting attached to you, or like, because the devil is real. I believe in the devil. You know what I mean? Like, do you ever fear that the devil is going to, curse you or take you to rotten hell eternally? You know what I mean?
So yeah, that's a good question. So you know what a spirit box is, for example?
Yeah.
Yeah. So when I use the spirit box, I never bring the spirit box back into my house, because I feel like if something is in the spirit box or is like an energy of the ghost tries to attach to it, I don't want it in my house. So I try my best to like avoid things like that, because I do believe in that. I think that's a good question. I don't want anything like that to happen to me. And I also don't want to push it too far, which is that same reason why I left when they said the devil's coming or something, because I got really scared. I don't think the devil would do anything. I think it's a demon that would do something, in my opinion, though. But I do believe in it. I do get scared.
Speaking of the spirit box, we actually had on our podcast Chris Moon, who was one of the inventors of the spirit box.
Whoa, I gotta check that out, dude.
Yeah. And he talked all about how when he created it and stuff. It's pretty crazy conversation, but yeah, man, you just got to be careful with doing those things. That's why it's really deterred me from making scary videos. And I guess this answers the questions to all my fans who are wondering when I'm going to do the next scary video. Honestly,
when are you, bro?
undetermined as of right now.
Bro, if I come down to California soon, we should do one together.
Man,
Like a good one, like a bro. Come to the Conjuring house. We could do one there.
Ooh, for that one, we might have to.
Bro, I'll tell him. I'll be like, yo, I got a guy that wants to come down, and he'll, dude.
Where is the Conjuring house? Where is it?
It's in Rhode Island. It's in Rhode Island, small state in the U.S., man. But it's worth it. It's worth it.
Yeah, I think we can make that one happen.
Yeah,
you know?
for sure.
Bro, you gotta do the Conjuring house, bro. It's no joke.
Oh, dude, I've thought about it. I used to make also these other types of videos where I would like talk about spiritual cases and just like kind of like more
Investigation,
about
like
the case.
talking.
So I talked about the Perone family who used to live
Yep.
and I did a whole research on it. And actually, this TV show for like the CW hit me up and wanted me to be a host on the TV show to talk about the Perone family, but it ended up not working out. But yeah, I was supposed to fly out to Rhode Island and go to the Conjuring house to do it.
Dude,
a year ago.
Dude, do you know the Conjuring house, like the Annabelle doll? It's in like a museum. It's called the Warren Museum.
Yeah.
And it's in Connecticut. It's not far from it. I never seen it either, but I want to go so bad, bro. I want to see the freaking real doll. Like,
oh, I know.
Yeah,
dude,
we should.
I know it doesn't equal the doll of the Annabelle doll, but we actually got to see the real life Chucky doll. And that was
from the movie?
From the movie.
Yeah.
Oh, where the hell you do that? Where's that located?
It's actually in LA, bro.
That's rough, dude. That's kind of fresh.
We had him on the podcast as well, and he let us come and see his doll. Like, he's a movie makeup artist.
No way, dude. I gotta check out all those too. I didn't know that.
Yeah,
those are
we
interesting.
having some popping people
Yeah.
on the podcast.
No, facts. You don't need me, bro.
And then we got exploring with Josh. Yes, sir.
I think
Dude,
it's that
that's
time.
funny.
What do you think?
I think so. You want to do the honors today?
No, I'm gonna mess it up.
All right, man. Listen, the podcast is, I know you've shared some scary stories already, but this podcast is all about sharing your scare, whatever it may be, paranormal, childhood trauma, whatever. Talk about what is your scariest moment.
Dang, scariest moment, bro. Oh man. So I would have said the EVP one was my scariest.
Yeah, I know. I noticed when you said that. I was
and-
like, dang, did he already?
And it might be, bro, because you have ghosts say the devil's coming for you, and that scared me.
Oh, it scares me too, man.
Yeah. Oh, dude. Okay. Let's
Second
think.
up. Second run.
Yeah,
Second up. Maybe a
story.
second up.
It doesn't even have to be paranormal related. It could be literally just a scary moment in your life.
I got a pretty good one though. I got a pretty good one
Let's
for you
hear it.
guys. So I went to. Do you know Battleship Island in Japan?
I've actually been to Japan, but I never heard. Oh wait, Battleship Island.
The abandoned island, like across from Nagasaki. Like it looks like a battleship, so they call it. It's a whole abandoned island, stacked up skyscrapers.
No,
I haven't heard of it. Tell me about it.
Oh, dude. Well, later you're gonna have to look this up. So it's pretty much it's a whole abandoned like city on an island, like stacked up with each other, like house on top of house. Like 100 people would like be stacked inside this, and it was pretty much like a slave camp.
Oh.
And they were getting coal and stuff out from that island, and pretty much the whole island abandoned because coal was not that popular no more. So they didn't need the island anymore. So they kicked everyone off that was a slave on the island, and they didn't need the work done anymore over there. But the whole island is sitting there abandoned, and it's one of the hardest places to ever get onto that's abandoned. You can get arrested, things can happen, like cops, Navy ships will go there. And we knew about it. And there's one guy in Japan, one guy that can get people on the island secretly.
Uh-huh.
In the whole entire Japan, you have one guy, and I just happen to know that one freaking guy. And he cancels work for me to take me on this island. And we had to mask up, kind of hide our faces. And to get on the island, there's a captain, and I didn't even see his face, dude. This is like some creepy stuff. Like someone's like smuggling me across the border kind of stuff.
Right.
here.
Sounds like that.
Oh, dude, it was like, I didn't see the guy's face. I don't know who he was. He was trying to protect it. I'm over here filming this like documentary as much as I can, showing what I can. So I show like me kind of on a boat, but I kind of just show my face, but not really the boat name.
Right.
And I get onto the island. I swear to God, it was like Black Hawk Down getting dropped off. They're like, go get on. And the waves are getting bigger. And I had to jump on the island. And now I'm on the wall part. I'm on the wall. I'm scaling the edge of like the guardrail of a wall, balancing myself. And there's lasers that detect you on the island. So the guy knew where the lasers were. So if I would have just jumped down the island, the Navy would have came already.
Oh,
So yeah, so I had to scale this like wall to the safe side. Then I can touch the ground of the island. Everything would be okay. And then throughout the experience, I'm walking on this abandoned city island by myself with just my friend, and we're avoiding cameras. And some points he was like, "Don't talk because there's like sound recording devices, bro." I swear.
God.
Like, dude, like some government crazy like sneaking to Area 51 stuff.
Yeah, sounds
And
like it.
Yeah, and dude, I'm freaking out. I explored the entire island, and I was able to get back off. But dude, the whole time I was like, bro, I'm going to Japan prison. I'm going to Japan prison. This is it.
Dude, that's so literally. I when I went to Japan, I went to the Akihabara forest, which is also known as
Oh,
Suicide
yo,
Forest.
that's creepy.
And yeah, man, like being in that stuff, like I can only imagine like being in a situation like yourself where it's like you can literally go to jail.
Yeah.
And jail in another country is not like jail in your own country. Like you think maybe jail in your own country is bad.
Yeah.
But when you're in another country, there's like no rules, man.
Yeah, no, dude, it's true. And I will say, like, most of the places I do have permission for. So it's just like these certain ones you can't. And that was one of them. If you want to hear one more story, I got one that like kind of just scarred me. So in Chernobyl, the second most dangerous place to be is inside of this basement where the actual firefighters' suits are that was used to put out the fire of the nuclear power plant. That every firefighter that wore the suit died from the radiation poisoning. Oh, wow. Every one of them. So in the basement of this hospital, they're still there, just sitting there in dust and stuff, and they're just sitting there, and they're highly radioactive. Oh, and man. For some reason, I said, "Hey, let's go film them. Let's go down to the basement and let's go film them." Like they'll never do that for a tour, but because like I'm cool with them, I've already went, we built up a good friendship, and the guy was like, "Yo, I'll take you. Let's go." So he takes me down there, and the only reason why he took me down is because the place is flooded with water, and then it froze over with ice. So no dust particles of radiation was able to go into the air. It was all frozen down. Okay. So I was able to walk across to it and show off the firefighters' suits that they wore. And I take my Geiger counter, which is used to detect radiation, and I'm putting it up towards it. And if I were to have stayed there and held it for like 3 hours, I think I was going to develop cancer. Wow. Like yeah, bro. So I stayed down there for 15 minutes, not even 10 minutes. I just looked at everything and I didn't really touch anything, and I left. But I was freaking out for an entire year straight after that. Like, what if I misread the Geiger count? What if I misread the radiation? What if even now, when I'm 50, I'm going to die of cancer? I don't know to this day, but I'm pretty sure I'd be okay. But it still scares me to this day, bro.
Yeah. So you really do put your life on the line for your videos, man.
Yeah, bro. I honestly do.
That's dedication.
Would you do this if YouTube didn't exist? Like, would you still go to these places?
Yo, exactly. I would, because I was doing this before I even filmed. I was already doing this for like 3 years. The only reason why I knew about half the places I filmed is because I was already exploring them when I was a kid. I was already involved in this.
Damn.
This is just something I love to do, bro. That's why I'm doing it for 7 years. I would have switched my content. This is something I just love. I just enjoy it. I love the adventure, everything. It's like Tomb Raider, but a guy version.
So is this something that you're gonna just continue to do for the rest of your life? Do you see yourself doing this when you are 50?
I'd hope so, but honestly, who knows? Maybe by then I want to sit on a beach and just drink beers all day. I don't know. Right. I don't know yet. I don't know, but I will say I want to keep going for another like 10 years if I can. Yeah. Because it keeps you going, bro. Like I play video games. All I love to do is play video games, eat some bomb food, and just travel and see stuff. That's all I want to do.
Yeah, it sounds like a life, man. It really does. When you went to the Chernobyl and you saw that, like you said, it was under ice, so like you could literally see the firefighters' suits like through the ice. Yeah, so some of the suits was above ice, but all like the radioactive dust and stuff was kind of like wet, so it wasn't able to. Because when dust is wet, it's just sitting there; it can't pop up in the air. Right. So I took that into consideration, and that's the only reason why we even went down there. So it was scary because remember, those suits are worn by people that are dead from the radiation, and it's still stuck on their suits right now. So they died instantly when they were down there.
Pretty much. No, they didn't die instantly, but they died like 3 days later, a day later, 2 days later. Some of them was able to survive a bit more, but dude, they all died within a week. Everyone.
That's so sad, man.
It is sad, man. It's crazy.
Wow. Honestly, kudos to you for, putting yourself out there for your content, because there's a lot of people out there, especially on YouTube, who will flex the flex and pretend they're down for that life. But then when it comes down to it, they're not actually down for that life at all.
It's like,
you, on the other hand, down for it.
Yeah, no. It's like the 24-hour challenge. They say 24 hours and they never stay. And then off camera, they leave.
Right. And they come back in the morning and finish it off.
Yeah. Yeah, that's how it is, man. So
dang. Do you ever last question before we, because I know we're running out of time here, but like,
For sure.
do you feel like you're missing out ever, like especially on these trends, like like you could do something and probably get 10 million views, but you're stuck in your niche? Do you ever feel like that?
So yeah, man, like lately over the last like 2 years, I'm starting to feel like I do want to do trendy stuff. I want to do new stuff. I'm starting a second channel just because of these things. Like like the thing is, I'm not view hungry. I never am. Like I'm already making mad money, bro. I never spent any of my money that I earned. I can be fine and retire. I swear I think I could. So it's more like I just want to kind of keep going, and I want to see where else I can go, because I still have a whole other life and I have a lot of energy, and I'm always doing dumb stuff I would love to share that doesn't look like Explorer Josh would do.
Right.
You know what I mean? And that's why
you just recently started a gaming channel, right?
Yeah, I started a gaming channel, and on that gaming channel, I'm going to now post other stuff I want to do. Like I was talking to your brother, I'm like, bro, like I love this thing when you guys are wearing lab coats and creating these things. Like I love it. It's dope. And these are things like I want to do, not the same thing, but different ideas that's not exploring, you know? Right. And when the time comes where it's like, oh, like there's something really good out there to explore, go to Egypt to uncover something, I can just go back on my main channel and do that. And I think it's fucking amazing. Like I love it, you know?
Yeah, and Josh is one of those people that just is a crazy dude. Because remember, we were at Playlist with this boy, and him and his other homies snuck in like confetti cannons to a party just for a sick Instagram photo. Like they're all popping up right at night.
Yeah, we're just having fun, bro. I don't care if I got kicked out of anything. It's just fun, bro. I get lit and do some stupid stuff, bro.
Like, we were lit during Playlist.
Yeah, I remember, bro. We had fun.
I barely remember. That's how lit we were.
Hell yeah, it was good times, man.
I know we're almost. Do you have any other questions?
Yeah.
No, I didn't know.
Look, I know we're almost out of time here, but please tell the people where they can find you if they don't know you already.
All right, so guys, you can find me at Exploring with Josh on YouTube, Exploring with Josh on Instagram, and I_am_Joshio on my Twitter, and that's where I'm at.
Check them out, guys. You guys, I'm gonna be looking forward to that video that you're posting tomorrow.
Thanks, dude. I can't wait.
Voices. I need to check this out.
Oh, dude, it's the realest stuff, bro. I want you to see it, and you're gonna see no cuts. I can't fake it, bro. I can't fake this.
All right, you guys, let's all go check it out and be the judge for it ourselves. This has been the Share Your Scare podcast. I hope you guys have enjoyed it, and until next time, we'll see you guys later.
Peace.
Thanks for listening to Sus, Share Your Scare. Make sure to subscribe and check back every Wednesday for new episodes, and don't forget to tell your friends. Follow all of our social media links at shareyourscare.com. We're going to be doing tons of giveaways, but only for our most active fans. If you have a scare of your own that you want to share, leave us a voicemail. Our number is 626-275-8695. Or if you just want to shoot us an email, our email is shareyourscarepod@gmail.com, and that's spelled with a U-R. Until next Wednesday, stay sus.